Hello there, dear. Yes, I do recognize you. I thought so. Well, I used to work at that spa. I still own the spa technically, but I thought I'd open one of those pop-up boutiques as well so that I could kind of venture more into the clothing realm. Yeah. Well, it's so good to see you. Definitely. So, I assume you're in here for some clothing. Uh-huh. A special occasion or just kind of casual wear? What you looking for, dear? Ah, I see. Okay, well, I'm gonna have my assistant kind of hold up some things, and then I'll show you just because I don't want to get any of my wormy goodness on your clothing. You know, I tend to leave a slime trail. Okay? Alright then. Well, let's start with this beautiful dress then. It's made of cotton. Beautiful blue color with white polka dots. I just love polka dots. I don't think you can have too many of them. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I know I keep saying beautiful, but I think that's the only word to describe this little number here. Now, if you'll notice, I wear very minimal clothing just because it prevents me from moving around. After all, I am a worm, and I have to inch my body across the floor in order to, kind of maneuver. So sometimes I wear hats. I like scarves, but I really try to jazz those accessories up. Sometimes I'll wear a sparkly scarves, or I'll put a flower in my hat. Yeah, I like to mix things up a bit. So now, let me show you something else here. This one's nice. It's more of a long dress, a little heavier fabric. I think this is part polyester. And I don't see what anyone has against polyester. I think it's fantastic. Yeah. Anywho, this is a lovely garnet color, so it's a deep red. It has some sparkles on it. Yeah, specks of glitter there. And I love it along the hemlines and along the collar there. You have some little faux pearls. And you know what I say, if you can't get real pearls, faux is the next best thing. Plus it's so economical. Yeah, so it kind of looks like you're wearing a string of pearls. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about chafing or anything. I tried to wear a string of pearls once and I ended up with a horrible rash. Oh, heavens to goodness. Okay, then we have this little lycra thingamabob here. Yeah, it's kind of like a jumpsuit. It's a lovely turquoise color. Yeah. What do you think about it? Not too into jumpsuits, huh? Oh no, I completely understand. I used to try to wear jumpsuits back in the 80s and things went horribly awry. Yeah, well, it limited my mobility a bit, of course, but, I had good friends back in the day who'd, carry me around. Excuse me, we got my sales terminal going crazy over here, making all sorts of noises. I'll just never understand these computer doohickeys. I mean, they're just so problematic. I can't even type on the keys because, well, I could, but I'd have to literally jump onto each of the keys, and then that's just a whole barrel of monkeys there. And plus, again, I leave the slime everywhere, and I don't want to leave a trail. Heavens knows what happens with this keyboard thingy if I get my wormy aura in there. So we have this one. Now this is just a pair of slacks. And you were saying something more casual that you could dress up, right? Well, this would definitely do the trick. Yeah. And I think it would go good right here. I have this lovely cotton top here. And do you see here it has little kitties on it? Isn't that adorable? Yeah. Just makes you want to pet it, huh? But then that could get a little bit tricky too if people are petting the front of you, you know? You don't want that, especially in public with strangers. Well, maybe we'll put that one aside. That could lead to a whole slew of legal issues, huh? I never thought about that before. And we have a few different ones of these, and they're button-up shirts, and I just think they're terrific. We have this one here. It's the pink and white stripes, and then I also have one that's similar in blue, and then there's a green one, but that one has polka dots. Yeah, I like my polka dots. You'll find a lot of items in here are very polka dotty. Huh. So, what do you think about this one? Yeah, the sleeves are nice. They're 3/4 length sleeves. And, well, I'll never know the joy of wearing a 3/4 length sleeve just because I really don't have any arms. But I've heard it's magnificent. We also have this in a lovely lavender color. I don't know how you feel about lavender. It seems like people are a bit split on that. You know, you either love it or you hate it, right? Am I right? Yeah. But I just love lavender. Yeah, I try to wear as many lavender scarves as possible. You know, I never wear a lavender scarf with a lavender hat, though, because I think that's just a bit too much. And it's taking it one step too far. Let me see. Well, I have one other thing to show you. This is another little cotton number. And this one is a terrific neutral color, so it has some earth tones in it. Yeah, and again, it has these cute little birds on the front here. No one will want to pet you. They're not that cute. But it reminds you of spring. A nice spring day. You know, you're walking around and the birds are chirping. And the leaves are falling. No, wait a minute, that would be fall. Well, there's a lot of flowers blooming, right? Yeah, so this is just a lovely little spring get-up you got here. Now, do any of these things kind of tickle your fancy? No. Yes, maybe? Okay, well, I'll let you think about it. While you are, why don't I go ahead and show you some of the scarves we have in stock? They're just lovely. Does that sound good? Okay. Now, I can't wear any of these in particular because, well, of my stature. I mean, if I try to put one of these things on, I'll just suffocate to death. You know, it happened once. I was in the back stock room and a box accidentally fell on me in the scarves. It was just an avalanche, and I think I suffered from a little bit of PTSD. But there's nothing that 2 years of therapy won't fix, huh? So I make everything in miniature for myself. In fact, if I see a nice little pattern that I fancy, I go ahead and tell the seamstress and she makes one for me, just a mini version. A Mrs. Worm version, if you will. Alright. So, we got this lovely one here. It's a red scarf. It's silk. And it has beautiful stars embroidered into it. Yeah. It's also available in blue. The blue is very nice. And I just love the silk. It's so soft. I have a hard time with silk personally because it just slides off of my body. But, I'm sure it would look great with you, especially since you have shoulders and everything. Yeah, it's great having shoulders, isn't it? I'm a little bit envious, to tell you the truth. But I have a lovely collection of them. There's also this in green with little butterflies on it. Yeah, butterflies are nice, right? No, I'm not a caterpillar, dear. I'll never turn into one of those things, but I'm perfectly content with who I am. Yeah. Let's see. We have this one here. This is a cotton one, and it's a lavender color again. And it has, yeah, most of our things have embroidered things on them. So for instance, little butterflies or stars. Or we have one actually. It's a black one, and on one side it has moons. On the other side it has stars. It's reversible. What will they think of next, right? It's just insane. And then I also have a knit one. I love knit sweaters. They make me a little itchy sometimes, but I tried crocheting once, but it didn't work out so well. Usually you need thumbs for that. Well, hands in general, I guess, would be good. I mean, I tried to maneuver with my body over the yarn, but yeah, I ended up in the emergency room. But that's okay, you know, you live and you learn. So, I have, I think that's just about it when it comes to scarves. I have some nice accessories as well, some sunglasses, and what else? Bracelets, earrings, necklaces. Oh, and I have a nice selection of hats as well. So I'm a big fan of hats. Well, they're so multifunctional. Not only are they so fashionable, but you know, they keep the sun at bay and they keep the rain off your head. I mean, they're a girl's best friends. Forget about diamonds. Yes, they'd give me a bonnet any day. So, did you want any of these things, dear? All right. I think that's a lovely choice. Well, yeah, Ruth is going to help you at the front counter there. You just tell her what you want and she'll ring you up for it and bag it and everything because it's a little out of my scope. But she'll be more than happy to help you. And you let her know that I sent you over and she'll give you a 25% discount, okay? Great. Well, you have a terrific day. And I hope all the things fit you beautifully. I'm sure they will. And good luck with whatever you do. And yeah, be sure to stop by the spa again and see me. I'd love to see you in there. Maybe I could give you a facial or a manicure. I don't know. Whatever you like. Okay. Sounds great. Well, I'll see you soon. Bye.